Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Tuesday to you, everybody. We hope you're doing well and managing to sort of stay dry out there. We saw some showers this morning, and thankfully we did get a break in the activity. If you're fortunate enough, if you saw some sunny breaks, if you didn't see much sun, you probably got stuck with a mix of mostly to partly cloudy skies throughout the area. So other than that, things are going to be pretty warm and mild for the rest of tonight. Just keep all that in mind as well. And maybe you're one of those people who want to get out there and try to get some of your yard work done. I know this is kind of hard to do because you try to you mow, and then the next day it's going to rain. And so I was like out there this past weekend trying to catch up on some yard work, getting things caught up on the yard as well. So other than that, if you're trying to do anything, maybe you want to go for a hike around your areas. Of course, just watch out for all of that mud that's kind of now been everywhere thanks to some of those runoff. We had that heavy rain earlier on Monday, so it looks like to appear if you're going to do any walking, maybe take the dog out for a walk in your neighborhood, you should be pretty okay. Maybe just a stray shower here or there. For the rest of tonight, I'm going to step out of here, let you kind of look at that. Our temperatures are going to be staying in the low to mid 60s for the rest of tonight with those cloudy skies developing. So other than that, things are going to remain pretty mild and pretty cloudy out there for the rest of tonight. Just keep all of that in mind as our temperatures are going to go stay in the mid 60s. Again, a stray shower is possible, but other areas should remain quite quiet and dry, to put the least out there too. So just keep all that in mind as you're doing your things out and about on your later on Tuesday evening. Maybe you're going to do some dinner plans to head out and celebrate whatever you're going to be celebrating. Just do know that we'll see mostly to variably cloudy skies overnight. Temperatures are going to remain in the upper 50s to low 60s again, so pretty cool and comfortable for a lot of us. So if you're going one of those cool weather fans, maybe you like to get up early in the morning to take advantage of those hikes, maybe do some running across our area. Just do know you may run into some patchy fog, light patchy fog in the morning hours of your Wednesday overnight. Maybe you're heading back to school, as a lot of our colleges are heading back in session this week ahead. So other than that, things are going to be pretty mild and cool, to put it out there. Moving on ahead to your upcoming Wednesday forecast. Hump day, middle of the week. Get ready for a mix of sun and clouds on your Wednesday. Highs coming in right around 75 degrees. A beautiful afternoon is going to be in store for us. So get ready to take advantage of some sunshine and maybe get out there and maybe do some recess. Do know the ground may be a little wet after our rain we saw earlier this week, so you may run into some mud spots. Maybe you're practicing football, which, by the way, a lot of our scrimmage matches have already happened, or maybe will be happening this week. So this Friday night, we'll talk about the full forecast for that on Thursday. But in the meantime, overnight lows are going to stay near 60 with that northeast breeze. Here are some of our area high temperatures. Get ready to take advantage of a lot of our deals out here for farmers market. As you know, the farmers market in the town Martinsville do come on by there from 7 to noon. You can come by and get you some fresh vegetables, and maybe you can get some fruit out there. My favorite is the corn on the cob, and get you a little bit of zucchini and some squash out there and kind of rim it up in your dinner out there. Maybe you're one of those fans that like peaches. This is the prime time to get your peaches. So temperatures are going to be in the upper to low to mid 70s all across the 220 corridor, going up towards Rocky Mount outside of Ferrum and Boone's Mill. Wirtz, Virginia also coming into play outside towards the Route 40 that runs right through Franklin Turnpike there. That for those of you who've been on Franklin Turnpike, you may think, wait a minute, is that the one that's also in Dry Fork and Chatham? Yes, it is. Franklin Turnpike also loops through here. That's Route 40, I believe it is. So other than that, if you're doing some traveling out and about, maybe going to work, maybe whatever you're going to be doing, maybe you're catching on some last-minute vacation plans. If you're going to go out and towards Bassett, Stanleytown, take advantage of some camping. The campgrounds at Philpott, Goose Point, and a few of our localities areas. If you're going to do any of those camping outdoors, do take advantage of that. That's going to be should be no rain right there, so just ignore that 50% chance of anything that was my fault. I forgot to take that off there. So no rain tomorrow. Just do know no rain is expected. We're going to see lots of sunshine on all of our ends out there with the mix of sun and clouds. Highs on your Wednesday getting up in the 60s to low to mid 70s. Again, no rain is expected, so just ignore that 50% chance. We want to quickly wrap things up here pretty soon and talk about our temperatures going pretty abnormally below normal Climate Prediction Center does a great job posting these out every week. As you see, this runs through the 22nd to the 28th of this month. Of course, this was just recently posted. Look at the swath of below average temperatures all across the southeast and mid-south states going to the desert southwest. If you've been watching them, they've been seeing a little bit of that fire out there at parts of California. A lot of those fire threats are moving up towards the Washington Pacific Northwest. That's the title I was trying to get to you right there, as well. Alaska doesn't, obviously. But just much fun fact about Alaska, if you didn't know this already, they just came out of 24-hour daylight, and now they're back into a regular sort of sunset, sunrise time frame as well. So kind of fun fact for them. Rest of the nation, of course, across the East Coast, expected to be at or just above average. So other than that, things are going to be pretty warm up and down the part of the 95 corridor, and you come out of Pennsylvania into Virginia, you see that a lot of that cool or just near average temperatures come at play. So keep that in mind. And finally, as promised, here's your always weekend forecast. We always love to do this on Tuesday because you know you're getting ready for the weekend. That's just a couple of days away from now. So things are going to be looking a little wet. I know that's the Smith River Fest scheduled for Saturday from 10 to 4. Tune into BTW21. We're going to have live extended content coverage on the Smith River Fest. As you remember last year, Luis and Chad had the time of their life. I was off that weekend, so I wasn't even in town when they did that. That was pretty cool to see them out there. They had a pet lizard. They are not a pet, excuse me, a snake. I'm sure there were lizards out there too, but they had snakes around. I think Chad or Luis, one of them, was touching it over there. Them scales of them snakes are pretty intensifying, to say the least. They got a lot of vendors. They're going to have some food events. They're going to have, of course, the trail, the playground open for the kids to do all sorts of stuff. A lot of activities, weather permitting. So our friends at the Smith River are probably tuning in saying, what is Dustin's thoughts right now? I'm giving the 50% chance of some showers out there in the afternoon. So just do know that you may have to quickly huddle under a tent or two, as a lot of those canopies get lit up out there, and they're all in the yards of going towards the boat dock. So just keep that in mind if you're doing anything out and about. And maybe if you're one of those going on the canoe out there on the river, get it done early in the morning. That's my suggestion for you. So if you're doing any bike rides on Sunday even, maybe just trying to enjoy a little bit of the last taste of some summer weekends. As you know, fall is approaching pretty soon, so we're getting ready to hear that. I've been hearing reports of pumpkin spice has been reported in some stores, and I was out doing some shopping the other day and saw a little bit of Christmas decorations, you can believe it or not. So other than that, we're just zipping through the year. We're almost down with 4 months to go. It does appear, I think I did the math right on here, September, October, November. Yes, 4 months to go in the year. Hard to believe we say this every time. Where is time going? I don't know. Mr. Father Time needs to slow it down, to put it as, to say the least. But Sunday, scattered showers and storms high near 80 degrees with that southeast breeze. So if you're looking to do something this weekend, just do know we may have a threat of some scattered afternoon showers. Maybe head to the sports complex for the Smith River Fest. Luis is going to talk about that throughout the week. So just keep that in mind and head over to our Facebook page at BTW21. If you're also interested in our YouTube streaming, if you did not know, we are streaming on YouTube as well. That's youtube.com/BTW21News. Head over there, like and subscribe, and you can also hit the bell. I shouldn't say like. When you like a video, if you want to, comment a video, let us know your feedback. We want to hear from you. That's why we do these little things, to see what we need to do better on, what you don't like. Maybe we can switch it up a little bit. So we're always open for feedback, to put this, say the least, out there. Something else I want to do tomorrow. This is on my to-do list. I've got some wonderful photos I want to show you on Wednesday. A very faithful viewer. She is always reliable in this. We'll talk about what I'm going to show you on Wednesday. So stay tuned. I got 2 good photos in store for you. I got to check the inbox again, make sure if I can find it. I know where they are. So I didn't forget about you. You know who you are. So thanks for sending those to us. We'll showcase those photos on Wednesday. Talk about more of the cool weather as we get closer to the end of the week, and a lot more happening here in Martinsville and Henry County. Thanks so much for spending part of your day watching BTW21's News, Martinsville, Henry County's only daily newscast. You catch it right here on Cable Channel 21 or our friends on Chat Malls Cable. Or if you're on the go and you're unable to watch us live, head over to our YouTube channel at BTW21 News and be sure to follow for more information. Take care, everybody. We'll talk again on Wednesday.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.